Okay, once you have your kitchen done, we were going to end up putting it into what we call a layout book. And the layout book is, and I'll show you how to do this. It's going to show the at least two elevations, maybe more. It's going to end up showing the floor plan and two renderings that you're going to do with lights on. You can see here that I've added some lights into there, which you'll do. Um, so what we're going to do, the first thing is once you've got this done, we're going to have to draw in the work triangle and then label it. Okay. Way you do that is just go to the line tool and choose this up here, geometry method chain, and then I'm just gonna draw it off over to here. You're just gonna draw it between, make sure it's not chain, between those three work areas. Okay. And then the next thing you're gonna do is then you're gonna have to figure out what that work triangle is. So if you go to measure, just press the letter M, and then you're gonna measure around this work triangle, and you come back here and it's going to tell you what the perimeter is. Okay, cumulative distance. Okay, um, and you'll do that around your triangle that you have on there. Okay, once you get that done, then the next thing is we're going to do this. I'm going to go into layers here just real quick and turn something back on. We're going to do what we call an interior elevation. That's what this thing is right here. Okay, I'm going to show you what that is, and how you're going to do this. And what it does, it'll give you these views right here, these kitchen elevations. Okay. So that, I'm going to just go ahead and delete this, and that will delete all my views that I had. And then what you're going to do is come over here to the interior elevation tool. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, it says the boundary area. Okay. So if you look on here, it says boundary area down over here in the corner. First node, rectangular room boundary. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to just draw it around the inside of this kitchen area. So we'll just go to the inside of that, set the point. So that's telling us where the extents of this boundary is going to be. Okay. Now this part here is where we're going to put each elevation. Okay. So these little arrows here that are showing, that's where you're going to stand to look at this. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to create this and make it such that we want to see the full cabinets. So like wherever your island is, I wouldn't want to put it here, because if I put it here, this elevation right here is going to end up seeing this, but we want to be able to see all these cabinets. Okay, so I'll just delete that. So if you look at this, the way I've got this selected, this line represents that we're looking in this direction. See this little arrow right here? Look in this direction. So we're not going to see all these cabinets. We're going to see the front of this island. So we don't want to do that. We want to be able to see these cabinets so we can see what they're going to actually look like. So for example, if I come over here, um, okay, there we go. Right here shows interior elevations. So I expand that. I go to each one of these. It's going to show the elevation. Find the one that's, see, this one's showing that island. We want to see these cabinets back behind here. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Here we're cutting through the island. We'd rather have it being on the other side, not cut through the island. So I'll just delete that. Have to ignore that. So we'll go back to this. Draw the exterior, because this is the extent, how far it's going to look and see. And then this one here, like this, I'm looking at this right here. See, I want this in front of this island. Okay. And then it's going to give that to me. And then if I look over here, See, now it's showing that. It's not showing the, there we go. It's not showing that island, so it's showing what we want to see. Okay, so that's what we want to see right there. Okay, so those are the interior elevations. Now, what we do, and I'll show you how to do the kitchen layout here in a minute, because we'll have to do something. So then your renderings, when you do these, just go to your 3D view, um, find a good position. We're going to do two of them. So you want to show everything about your kitchen. So make sure you put lights in. I put these lights here, over here under the lamp tool under the more section. I think we'd use this one. You could use the general light. Just make it so it illuminates your kitchen area. And this is what my one rendering looks like right here. So you can see that. Okay. So you just got to make sure that it lights it up. How many lights you need, it's up to you. Just don't get too many, because it can take a long time to render these. Okay, so you got to be real careful. All right. Now to do the rendering, once you get into there, then again, you go up here under Document, Creative Imaging, Photo Render Projection. Okay, and then you're going to go through and it's going to render that for you. And of course, it's going to take a little bit of time because of the lights. So I'm just going to stop the rendering and just close out of that. Okay, so once you get that, once it's rendered, here, actually, I'll start this again, because I got to show you how to save it. Okay, once it starts running, now I'm going to just stop it here and pretend like it's completely rendered. All you do is you come up here to go to File, Save, and you're going to notice it's going to say a JPEG. JPEG is an image file. So you put whatever the name is, save it to your server or your Google Drive, and then put it in there. So you'll have a picture in there, and I'll show you how to bring that picture in. All right. So get two of those renderings, and get this work triangle in here, and get these interior elevations. Now, once you have all that done, then the next step is you're going to come up here to this layout book. Okay, come to this layout book, and you're going to have to come here where it says Masters. Okay, and you're going to have to right mouse click and go to New Master Layout. Now, I've already got an ArcC, but we're going to do this together. Pretty sure you guys don't have one. Okay, go to New Master Layout. Now, give this one, just say it ArcC. This is the size of the paper that we're going to use. 18 by 24 sheet of paper. So what you do is you come on here to size, and you're going to choose the ArcC, Architectural C, and it'll be 24 inches by 18. Okay, make sure it's at landscape, and then everything else should be okay. You just need to change the name and the size. Okay, then go to create. Now over here, I'm going to call this ArcC1 because I've already got one. I just want to show you where it shows up over here. And so there it is. Okay, so that's ArcC, and here it's just got a border here that represents the paper. Whenever you put anything in here, which I'll show you in a minute, you need to make sure it's inside these blue lines, because that's like the extents of the paper. All right, so here I've got this one. You don't need to put this title block in. I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. Okay. Now, next thing you got to do is you got to come up here where it says whatever the name of your file is. We need to create a new sheet. Do not put the drawings on this master sheet. Okay. So you come up here, right mouse click, and go to New Layout. And then your layout name here, since this project is the kitchen, you just type in kitchen. Okay. Now I've already got one over here, as you can see. Okay. And then you're going to do the master layout. Use the ArcC, the new one that you just created. Okay. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it. But then once you do that, create it, then it's going to show up over here as sheet whatever. I'm not sure which one yours is, but what these sheets are, and I'll just go to my sheet. These sheets are basically what you're going to print out. This is how we print things out. You'll notice that it's going to have scales on here. Okay. It's going to tell you the scale of it because you're going to set it over there with the scale, and I'll show you how to do that, how to change it. And then this picture, I'm going to show you how to bring the picture in. Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and delete all this stuff, and we'll just do this together. Okay. So what you do is once you're in here, you make sure that you have this sheet loaded up. We just created. And then you're going to come up here to the project map. Okay. Over here. So where I'm at. And then you're going to drag this first floor in. Okay. And it's going to put that in there. Now you're going to notice it's got a scale. This is a 1/4 inch. Now you can change these later. You can move these. Okay. Grab this center section and make sure it's on drag. You move this around. You can change the size of this border because sometimes it's too big. So what you can do is you can click this edge, then make sure you're on offset edge, and then you can pull this in. And what it does is it helps, these so they're a little bit smaller. You just need it so it fits around what you want to show. Okay. And then of course you can move these around and place them. All right. Now the next one, this is where you might have to go through and figure out which elevation is which because you don't want all of them because some of them aren't going to show anything. So if they have something that shows your cabinets, like on mine, there's just 2 of them, and I honestly don't remember which one was which. I'm just going to drag them in here. That's all we want to show. Okay, just if you have 3 walls, whatever that have kitchen cabinets, the whole idea of this is just to show the kitchen cabinet. So I think this is one of them. So I just drag that into here, and that was not one of them. So I'll go back to that. Maybe it's this one. There's one. Okay. Now I'm not going to bring in the others, but here, you can offset these edges, if you need to. Now, in case you want to change the scale, because once you get these in here, you may want to change the scale. So all you do is just select it, okay? And then you go up here to, or actually you do it right here too. And you do it either way. Go into settings dialog or come right here. And you can change it. I'm going to go make it a little bit bigger. So you can change those scales by just going to it and selecting the scale here. And the idea is you don't know what scale you're going to use. It's just if you use this as like, since this one's 3/8, usually you do the other elevation as 3/8, usually the same. Then you're going to bring the other elevation in, or 2 or 3, however many you have. And then that's how you can change the scale. You can move these around and everything, so no problems there. Now to bring the images in that you saved, you just come up here to File, Interoperability, and then go to Merge. And then you can look for your images. This is where it says Images, and I think this is my kitchen render. I'll find out. No, it's not the right one, but that's all right. And then you can move this and place this wherever you want. Okay. So anyway, so that's how you do that. You can also change the size, but when you change the size, from these corners, you can drag these corners. Sometimes you can. So you can resize it, stretch it. But you got to be careful when you stretch it. It's about this square, this shape, and you want to try to keep that shape. If I do something like that, it's going to stretch it. So you got to, keep it the same proportions as what they were originally. Okay. Then once you get all that done, then we're going to end up printing this. When we print it, I'll show you that on Tuesday. Hopefully today you'll be able to have this done sometime. If not, you know, we'll get it done whenever we need it. So you need so there. That's how you can put these drawings into a layout, which a layout again is just how we print. It's the sheet that we're going to print on.